Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Story Time. Wasn't Easter such a great week? We get to celebrate Easter every day of the year because Jesus lives in our hearts, and we can remember that Jesus is there all the time, and he's risen every day. So every day we're forgiven. And that theme of forgiveness is going to come into our story today because we are going to read the story called Jonah and the Very Big Fish. And I think you'll see why we're talking about forgiveness as we read it. So let's read that today. God spoke to a man called Jonah. Up now, Jonah, go! Folks in Nineveh are wicked. Tell them that I know. Jonah didn't want to do it, so he ran away. By the sea, he found a ship that sailed that very day. Jonah paid his fare and boarded. Then he went below. He was sleeping when God sent the wind, and wow, did it blow! Such a storm pounced on that ship that all the sailors cried to their gods and tossed cargo over, splash, the side. Then the captain talked to Jonah. Wake up, fellow, pray. It's my fault, admitted Jonah. You can't run away from my God, so pick me up, boys, toss me in the sea. Splash! They did it, and a great fish gulped him up hungrily. Jonah sat there in its belly for 3 nights and days, begging God for help. He'll save me, then I'll give him praise. Sure enough, God made the fish spit Jonah on the shore. There he sat, all damp and battered. I will run no more. Go to Nineveh, God told him. Tell them what I said. Yes, said Jonah, and he hurried off, full steam ahead. Nineveh was such a large place. It took 3 days to warn the people what the Lord was going to do. God will smash your mighty city if you don't repent. We repent, the people cried. But would the Lord relent? Yes, he would. He spared the city. And that made Jonah mad. How could you forgive them, God? They've been so very bad. Jonah left the city and sat sulking in the sun. But God made a vine grow. It gave shade when he was done. Then at dawn, God sent a worm that nibbled on the vine till it withered up and dried. Oh, great, said Jonah. Fine. Why not let me die as well? I loved that pretty vine. You are angry for a plant, said God. A plant that's mine? Nineveh was full of people wicked to the core. Shouldn't I forgive them, Jonah? Don't I love them more? And that's the end of the story. See, God was forgiving the people of Nineveh, even though they had done things that were really bad and very wrong. God wanted to forgive them and give them new life. And Jonah was really mad about that because he didn't think that they deserved it. And that's the cool thing about our God, friends, is that we don't deserve his forgiveness, but he gives it to us anyway. When I do bad things or when you do bad things, they're not good and we're not supposed to do them, but God still forgives us. When we ask for forgiveness, when we say, I'm really sorry, God, I didn't mean to do it, or I did mean to and I shouldn't have, and we say we're sorry, God forgives us every time, no matter what. That's what it means when Jesus died on the cross and he rose from the dead that Easter morning, because he was doing that so that every time we do wrong, we know we're forgiven. because we're loved. We are loved more than a plant. Jonah was sad about his plant, but God was like, I love the people more. And that's true too, friends. He loves you more than anything in the world, and that's why he died and rose for you. And I hope you remember that this week, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.